The King and Queen of Bhutan are one of the most beautiful royal couples in the world. The world media call them Kate and William of the East. People in their country value ancient customs. But the King of Bhutan, Jigme Khesar, broke the centuries-old traditions for his beloved wife. What are these traditions, and why does their love story make people cry all over the world? Keep watching to find out. This is Wow Channel. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for notifications. Let's begin! The Kingdom of Bhutan is located in southern Asia between China and India. Bhutan is known as the land of the Thunder Dragon. The country has a population of less than 1 million people. Stone tools, weapons, elephants, and remnants of large stone structures provide evidence that Bhutan was inhabited as early as 2000 BC. Although there are no existing records from that time, people in Bhutan are conservative and appreciate the customs of their country. National television appeared here only in 2002. The country is ruled by a constitutional monarchy, and the kings have a huge amount of power. In 2006, the young king, Jigme Khesar, ascended to the throne. 5 years after his coronation, he married Jigme Khesar, who became the youngest queen consort in the world. She was 21 at the time, and her husband was 31. Since then, they have been called one of the most beautiful royal couples in the world. They have 2 children and often attend important events together. Their relationship is considered unusual in Bhutan because with some of their actions they violate centuries-old traditions, and soon you will understand why. The first meeting of the future king of Bhutan with his future wife took place many years ago. At that time, he was 17 years old, and Jigme Khesar was only 7. They met at a royal holiday where many of the king's friends were invited. The prince saw the girl and joked that someday he would marry her. Nobody took it seriously because no one could think of a possible relationship between them. They had a big age difference. Also, Jigme Khesar was from a non-royal family. Her father was just a pilot. Soon everyone forgot about this incident. The prince went abroad to study at universities in the USA and Great Britain. He defended his dissertation in political science at Oxford. His future wife, by that time, also received a good education. She first studied in India, then graduated from London Regent's College with a degree in international relations. Living abroad probably changed a lot in the mentality of the young prince. When he returned home, he perceived many traditional things in his country differently. For example, he was not attracted to the ancient tradition in Bhutan of having multiple wives. His father, the 4th king of Bhutan, Jigme Khesar, married 4 women at once in 1979. His wives were sisters to each other. But in Bhutan it was considered to be an ancient tradition, and everyone was fine with it. According to the laws of the Kingdom of Bhutan, this marriage was recognized as legal both from the religious and from the state law side. In the Kingdom of Bhutan, there has been a special form of polygamy for many centuries. When a man marries a woman, he automatically marries her sisters too. 4 of the king's wives gave birth 10 children, 5 sons and 5 daughters. One of them is Jigme Khesar. Today the sisters continue to participate in royal life and are often presented together at official events. We don't know how relations develop in this family, but if this form of marriage were excellent, then Prince Jigme would want to repeat the fate of his father. However, he firmly decided that he would always have only one wife. When he met Jigme, he knew that she had 2 sisters, and they were all as beautiful as her. But he was sure that he didn't need several wives. He realized that this old ancient polygamy custom was outdated. Thus, King Jim broke a centuries-old tradition, but no one blamed him for this. Everyone understood that this was true love and admired the young beautiful couple. However, the king also violated some centuries-old traditions during the wedding ceremony. He kissed the bride on the lips in front of everyone. What do you think is so special here? But in Bhutan, it is not customary to express feelings in public, even at your wedding. Young people should not engage in PDA or even kiss. Jim was the first monarch in the history of Bhutan to engage in such a thing in public. The new king and queen also changed other traditions in Bhutan. For example, they have become closer to people. They go out to the public and everyone can turn to them with a request or, for example, congratulate them on the birth of a child. Immediately after the wedding, they went on a trip around the country and took part in social work. The young queen often visits schools, hospitals, and kindergartens. According to a long tradition, the king and queen should be at some distance from each other in public. However, at all events, Jim holds Jitsun by the hand and does not move away from her. He often says good things about her, calls her a kind and intelligent person. It's so touching that sometimes people cry when they hear this story. But the most incredible thing happened in 2016. The king attended the birth of his first son. After 5 days, the parents showed a photo of their baby. The couple was happy that they had their first child. This too was new to Bhutan. This is such a brave action, because in this country it is not customary to show your personal life. For example, the fourth king of Bhutan, Jim Singh Wangchuk, always hid his wives and children from the public. Everyone found out that he has 4 wives only 9 years after the wedding. 4 years later, Jim and Jitsun had a second son. The king and queen of Bhutan go on tours of the country's villages with their children. They also openly show their lives on social networks and have Instagram accounts. It is so hard to imagine that 20 years ago there was not even television in this country. The king disregarded many of the strict rules in his state, but people didn't begin to love him less. Many residents are confident that he will be able to bring the country to a new level. Thanks to Jigme Khesar, the traditional Buddhist kingdom is adapting to life in the modern world. And how do you think is it important to preserve traditions, and which ones should be avoided? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to share your thoughts with me, to click like and to subscribe. See you next time!